I'm excited. It gives me great pleasure to welcome onto the show the man who wrote the book on growing up Brady, the man who made out with Marcia. Barry Williams, come on out here, buddy.
I am very glad to be here today.
Thank you for
doing
coming.
a show about teen idols because I think teen idols get a bad rap. You know, we hear the downside to all of it. We hear how tough it was being a child actor. We hear about the guns or the drugs or how people have gone off. And it's nice to see some people that are successful. Or I sometimes feel like wearing a T-shirt. I survived being a teen idol or a child star.
Well, I think it's interesting because Grant's going to be coming out a little while. The three of us have made it through the teen idol-ism without going to jail.
Right. Or arrested.
Yeah, wait. Before you go on, I think you're trying to get us away from the fact that you made out with Marcia.
Hey, if you were playing Brady, you would have too.
You made out with your sister.
Well, not my sister now, Donnie. Not
That's
really.
like me making out with Marie. I mean, come on.
Not really, because you're really her sister, her brother. She's really your sister.
You spent so many years.
We spent a lot of time together.
We spent
a lot of time together.
I hope you don't mind. I got to show. Mike, can we get a shot of this? Can you see that? Now, how can you believe that is the face of such a perverted person?
Teen idol. Teen idol in the make. Well, as you know, we spent a lot of time together on a set, and we were like the only people we knew, and it seemed natural at that one point that we would start dating and doing, because our personal lives were a little bit different. And I was going through that same kind of transition you're talking about from teen idol. You know that the shelf life of being a teen idol is very, very short.
Very, very short.
You know, 1 minute you're singing Puppy Love, and the next thing you know, you got to write a song like The Bitch Is Back just to get noticed. And I found that happen on our show a lot. As I would move out of the sort of that teen age. In fact, as soon as you start talking about the sex word in teen idoldom, you're on your way out. Your days are numbered.
But honestly, do you miss the Brady Bunch?
I love the Brady Bunch, and I love them today. I love the cast and the people that we were with.
If you could you go back to that series? If you could do it all over again right now, would you do it again?
Well, I haven't. I do have a thought about this. I had a good experience with it, but and I talk about this in my book. For a kid, I think in life, when you have one chance to be a kid, and you have your whole life to be an adult, and I think it's best to be a kid when you're a kid.
Well, we certainly were kids. I remember doing your show, your variety show.
That's right.
And we acted like little kids. And I found the clip.
From our first show?
From your show. You've got to see this.
When Donny and Marie spun off the Brady Bunch Hour, the variety show.
Right.
Too much.
You got to see this. Watch this.
Watch
this.
All right.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath long about a Saturday night.
Rubbed up, relaxing in the tub.
Yeah, think was so right.
Yeah.
Well, I stepped out the tub and put my feet on the floor.
I wrapped the towel around me and opened the door.
And
splish splash, I jumped back in the bath. How was I to know there was a party going on? Bing bang song.
Hey.
Oh, you're so cute.
Yes.
You're so cute.
Looked to me like at one point you were trying to hold hands with Maureen McCormick there yourself.
I was trying, baby. She ain't my sister.
Okay.
We'll be right back with Barry Williams and Grant Goodeve right after this. Special Teen Idol edition of Here's Donny.
Here's Donny.
Tell me
Here's Donny.
No, it's Donny.
Donny.
What is Barry doing right now?
Well, music's been a big part of my life ever since the Johnny Bravo lives. In fact, I wore my I wore my Vegas threads
looks-
for you. I
it
got
looks
this.
good. It
I was
looks
working out at the Stardust Hotel last month,
Yeah.
and I just recorded some tracks for a new Broadway show called "A Pom Pom Queen's Unchained." It's going to come out. Yeah, it was fun. The HBO special coming up. But I have a one-man show that I take all over the country. It's based a lot on the stories from the book Growing Up Brady, and I include some of the stories that we're talking about, and some dancing, and a little singing, and then I get to meet the kids that are back there. It's a
That's
lot of
cool.
fun. A lot of fun.
Well, I would like to bring out another former teen idol from the 70s, an icon of the 70s, the sexy one of the sexy one of the 8 kids on 8 is Enough. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Grant Goodeve. Yeah, play the part, Grant. Play the part.
Man,
The sexy guy. How you
the
doing?
teen idol. I'm fine. I just actually saw him backstage. I saw this velvet, and I thought, hey, man,
I was
gotta-
going to say, look at
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Can I borrow this for the opening
Yeah,
tonight?
there you go, Barry. $5.
I don't know if it's quite the same.
Did you know that you were the sexy guy of the show?
Didn't know that till today. That's why I put on the scarf.
Don't even.
I had no idea. I was
Did
the
it
older
ever
brother.
get to your head? I mean, did you start believing it?
There was the one time that it became real apparent, you probably remember stuff like this, was at the National Cheerleaders Convention or something when they were picking the top cheerleading team, and
Yeah.
I walked out as the guest, and a room full of about 40,000 girls just erupted, and it was frightening.
Did you like it, though?
I did like it.
You know, we as former teen idols, you know, we kind of, as you said, when you
I love
first...
that title.
Yeah,
It's a
former
great
teen
title,
idol.
former
Put it
teen
on
idol.
your card.
Former to
Well,
FTI.
the first thing that you said was kind of like we get a bad rap, you know? But let's admit it. As teen idols, we kind of put it down, oh yeah, that's what I used to do. Guys, we had a blast.
Absolutely. No
We
question.
really had a blast.
And what Grant says is true. You don't know until you actually get out with people to get the reaction from them, that you know that, hey, man, there's a connection going on, and those things that we're doing in the soundstage are really paying off.
Right.
That's,
Oh, yeah.
that's what's so fun
Those
about
shows,
live.
How long did your series run?
It was only really 4 years. We did about 5 or more years of shows because we doubled up on the amounts of shows. So we had about 110 hours
Wow.
for syndication. But we really were only on from 77 to 81.
I thought it was a lot longer than that.
No,
How
and
long
it's-
were you on, Barry?
We did 5 original years, but we've had 6 series, and then the specials, and then the movies, etc. So there's been a lot of Brady land.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
We're working on that. We're trying to market more of our thing here. We
have
may do
to
a
ask-
reunion show later this year, actually.
Really?
Yeah, we've
Oh,
done
that-
2, and they've been very successful.
Hey,
But,
well, the Bradys are going to become dolls.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Well, the
And you guys are taking over the world! We're getting a new lunch pail.
We already did.
Yeah, you already did.
You have a very
Utah.
interesting story I'd like to have you share with everybody. Debbie, your
Yes,
wife.
yes.
Matter of fact, that's my
Thanks
wife's
for
name.
reminding me. Is that right?
Yeah, Debbie's my
kidding.
wife. And I was reading about you, how you and Debbie actually got married, or why you decided to get married. Remember the story with
yeah.
Adam?
You know, the 2 nights ago I had dinner with Adam Rich, who people ask me, because I still travel around a lot, they love the show, and they always remember Adam, and he's had some tough times. Adam's doing great.
Is he?
Adam's
Good.
a director now, he's in the Directors Guild, he's cleaned up his life, he's clean and sober, he'll tell you this. It's been for 5 years, so you know it's sticking.
Yeah.
But we took him back to Vermont, where my parents live, back in the 70s, and skied with him, and I taught him how to ski. He was 9 or 10 years old. Because of that, and because of the great time we had with Adam, we decided we wanted children, and then we got
That's
married.
cool.
So he had a pivotal role in our
Do you
getting
stay
married.
in touch with the cast?
Willie, I do. I see and talk to Willie all the time, and I just saw Connie Needham the other day in Santa Monica.
Yeah.
And
Betty, did you ever talk to Betty?
no, but she's been touring in another
Andrew
show.
Lloyd Webber's.
Right.
Andrew Lloyd Webber's
And
thing.
Dick, I saw Dick Van Patten in Chicago. He's in.
I just talked to him the other
Showboat.
night too.
Great man.
I know, great. And he's playing Captain Andy.
Yeah.
They want him to do another 9 months, but you know how that is. Sometimes you decide that's it.
I've been doing Joseph for 5 years.
Just 5 years, huh? Do you
Just
have the lines and the lyrics down
I
now?
still forget them. I
I
could
would
tell.
too with
He's
that
got
one
that
outfit
down.
you have to wear. I couldn't
the little
remember my own
loincloth.
name.
Yeah, I tell
Diaper.
you, it's.
It's a long time.
I love theater. I really
Yeah.
enjoy the discipline of theater. Tell me, did it ever get to you that you just wanted to get away from your image? You just
Yeah.
wanted to be Grant Goodeve, the normal person.
Yeah, well, that's kind of tough. But the 8 years ago, we moved up to Seattle.
Yeah.
And that was that I made a clear, you know, change, and just left LA, didn't have any agents, nothing.
Really?
And now I'm kind of coming back around. Looks like I'm starting to do, you know, a little more stuff in the business. But
Well, we're looking
I had to
forward.
I had to make that for my own mental health, and it was great.
Good.
So
Well, we're looking forward to having you coming back.
Should
Well,
hear him
good.
sing.
Well,
will.
thank
Hear
you,
him sing.
Barry.
Sing for us.
Maybe we'll sing together someday.
Well, not coming up next. Oh, don't even sing Puppy Love, please, please.
No, then we have to sing it.
I have bad memories of that one. Coming up next, we're going to have, it's going to be very exciting, performing live right here on the stage, the Average White Band. We'll be right back.